So apologies on the wind noise, guys. Me and Paul are out. First Sunday in a while, isn't it, Paul? Yeah. We're on it. We've got donuts because Rob forgot his breakfast. And just I don't know what we're doing today. It's very windy. Have a look at the sea. Check this. But today we are out. We don't know how far we're going. What, like 300?
Yeah, at least.
No, definitely not. Actually, today I'm going to talk about a challenge I've got coming up that I'm not entirely. Yeah, we spoke about it this morning. But anyway, let's have some food. Let's carry on riding. Let's talk about this in depth, a bit more in detail. So today I'm making a stand about tan lines. And I've just wearing my gilet, which actually, I'm going to own this, because if you look, I look like a Dulux colour chart. It's not an ideal way. So when you work in a gym, that's really not what you're pushing when you're like, oh, this is the part of the arm we're targeting. And then you go out and people need sunglasses to look at your arm. It's a bit embarrassing. So we're gonna fix this today by gilet riding. Paul, I'm genuinely...
You're not moaning, Robbie.
Yeah, not cut out for this anymore. I've done, how many hours have we done? Must be about 12. Oh no, 3 hours, 20 minutes, my mistake. Okay, right, carry on. Rode a few more miles purely just to see that. Yeah. Worth every ounce of energy. So it's gotten a tad rainy, just a tad, very. Yes, a bit miserable now, but I'm heading home. Hello guys, and how are we all? So earlier I mentioned about a ride that I'm going to do, which I was a little bit like, let's say, sheepish about, and I kind of want to explain what the situation is right now. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So locally it's quite a famous ride here in Norfolk in the UK. It's called the Lap of Anglia, and it's a 400 plus mile ride round the whole region of Anglia here in the UK. And it's not the hilliest of rides, it's not the flattest of rides, but it is a good way of people testing their endurance. So originally, for years and years, this has been done over 4 days, so you do roughly about just over 100 miles a day. And they introduced this year to do it in 2 days of 200 miles. And then I got asked the question, would you be interested in doing it, from a friend? And I said, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'd be interested, but I'd like to do it in one single shot. So I spoke to the organisers and said, would you let me do it in a single shot? And they said, yeah. And normally you'd be supported on this ride, or you'd have hotels to stay at and stuff. But unfortunately, they can't offer that support because I'm going to be in a completely different place to everyone else the majority of the time. So he said, yeah, it's fine. Not really going to be able to support you on it, but we'll give you the file and go and smash it out and see if you can do it. And I said, yeah, brilliant. So I'm gonna be giving that a go soon. And the reason why I've been a bit kind of sheepish about it is, if you follow the vlog, you've probably realised me talking about having a few injuries recently. It's probably why you've seen me doing much more gym training. So I actually pulled something called my abductor magnus, which is on the inside of your leg. And it's just given me a lot of grief for months. Very hard thing to recover. And it's pretty much all the way back to normal again now, but it has taken a lot of time. And it's made training just a little bit more difficult. And another thing that went wrong is I had a few issues with my fit, and it's a bit of a long story, but basically one of my bike seat posts slipped down a little bit. And I'd taken the measurements off that bike to set up all my others, because sometimes I just generally just make sure they're all in the same size. So I'd actually messed up all my bike setups, which was a little bit irritating, but I got that sorted. I refitted myself and I'm there or thereabouts. But it was giving me some quite knee issues. So I've got one leg hurting on the inside and I've got the other one hurting on the knee. And I'm sitting there thinking, God, I'm meant to be doing a really big ride soon. And I'm not sure I'm going to be capable of doing this. So after get my fit sorted and this injury pretty much sorting itself out, I went out for a ride the other day for about 5 hours and it didn't really even touch the side. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to speak to the organiser and see if he's still going to be okay with me going to do the Lap of Anglia. So I asked and he said, yeah, be really happy to have you on board. And yeah, so here I am telling you that I'm going to be trying to do the whole Lap of Anglia in a single shot. And a lot of people are going, oh, he's doing it in a single day, which is impossible. It's too far for me in a single day, but I'm thinking roughly about 30 hours. Should do it. So yeah, so that's kind of the next challenge. That's kind of what's going on. That's kind of what's going to be happening. Am I excited about it? Yes, I'm very. Because it's just something that's been so local. Literally the starting point is a mile from my house and that's the finishing point as well. So you can imagine it's such a local thing for me to want to complete. So yeah, I'm very excited about it. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great ride. I've done quite a lot of the roads before, so I guess we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, if you want to follow the challenge, I'll put the website below and also a donation link as well if you want to donate. We're actually doing this in aid of the East Anglian Air Ambulance. You know, they do a very valuable service. So I'll put the link below. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you've done it before, drop me a message and we will chat. Tell me where I need to be worried about. Stay cool, guys.